Hello, hello, everyone. Now, bear with me for a minute so I can see if I am live. I don't know about YouTube. YouTube is different. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, there we are. Good. Oh, no? Okay, I am live. Okay, let's see. It doesn't show it though, like you're used to seeing it. That's weird. Okay, Missy, you can see me. What can you see me on, please? I'm glad you're there. Thank you. Because I don't know where I'm at. I don't see me on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I don't know about Facebook. Okay. Woo! All right. Let's see. I am going to do something different today. This I've never done, and I'm excited. Um, so we are going to create a card together. I found a tutorial online. It's a, let's see, it's a creative memories person. So anyway, it's a Z fold card, but it's got these like triple pieces. So anyways, I've got the directions in front of me, and I'm going to move you down. Okay. Then I'm going to do that. Hey, I'm pretty good. I'm getting used to it again. Okay, I'm going to put the directions over there for me so they're standing up and I can see it. Okay. All right. So the first thing I have to do is move everything out of the way. Okay. Then we're going to take a white piece of Stampin' Up! Cardstock and we are going to cut it at 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. So Missy probably is just watching and has me on mute, so she can't tell me anything. So that's okay. Let's see. 5 1/2. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm crazy. Okay. Like I said, I've never done this before with y'all. So there's 5 1/2. Let me cut that through that. Save that by 7 1/4. Okay. There we go. Got that cut. Move my cutting blade out of the way. And we're going to score at 1 1/2. So it may take me a little bit longer to do this one today because we're going through it completely. And 3 inches. Okay. So that is done. So it's a Z fold. So you fold this back and this forward. Okay. And we got to remember to get our bone folder in there. I didn't pull that cord in, did I? Okay. And the bone folder really helps burnish the score, but it also helps your card lay down flat. Okay, but by the time we're done, it'll all work. All right. The next thing we need is our solid panel. Panels, because we're going to do 3 of these. So we have shaded spruce. And we are going to cut these at 7 1/4 by 4 1/2. So I'm going to cut this at 4.5. Well, that's a different. Okay. Okay. 4.5. I know what they were talking about. They were talking about something else. Okay. 4.5. And then 1.5-inch strips. 7 1/4. Okay, let's just do this. 7 1/4. Let's see. So I'm telling you guys, I did not do this ahead of time, and maybe I should have. Okay, maybe I should have. And then it says to score at 1 1/4. So I can score on this side 1 1/4 and 3 inches. I need to turn it. Okay. Isn't that what I just did? Yes. Okay. 7 1/4 by 4.5, 1 1/4 and 3 inches. Okay. 1 1/4 and 3 inches. Okay. We'll see. All right. Now cut this panel on the 4.5 side into 1.5-inch strips. Okay. I think I'm getting somewhere. Helps to read, right? Sorry, guys. Okay. So the scoring's already done. That's pretty simple and fast. I like that. Okay. But this kind of gives you an idea what I do when I'm working at stuff on stuff for you guys. Okay, so the paper panel is going to be cut 4 inches by 1 1/4. Okay, so we need to cut 3. All right. 4 inches. And I should tell you, I am using, I don't know the name of it, Mary Bold and Bright Designer Series paper. Okay, so we've got that. 4 inches. By 1 1/4. Okay. That does not seem long enough, but I think we're going to cut more. Okay, so this is just going to go right here. Got it. Okay. So when I'm designing cards, I kind of go through this method a little bit and pick everything out and then start figuring out what I want to do. Okay, so now we have to cut them at 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. We need 6 of these. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, and 6 more after this. Oops. Okay, 1 1/4. All right, now I'm going to move this designer series paper because I know we don't need that. And we're going to finish cutting these 1 1/4. Oops. 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Darn it. It moved. Okay, well, we'll just go with it, right? It's going to be okay. 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. Don't put it down so hard. There we go. Okay. All right. That is those pieces. I need a panel that is 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Oh, I didn't put that in. Okay, 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay. And then earlier I did cut the white piece. Let me see if it's this one, which would be 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. Yep, perfect. Okay. All right. I believe that is everything. If I find I need something else, we'll come back to it. Okay. Right now, we're going to take, doesn't it figure, I left the adhesive on the other table. So give me a second. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to do that. I turned off the wrong thing. Okay. I did not mean for you guys to see me getting up and moving. But, oh well. All right. So now I'm going to fold these. Hopefully, I'm folding them in the right direction. I don't know. Boy, that just doesn't seem right, does it? No, no. One and a fourth by 3 inches. Did I not score those at 1 1/4? Goodness, sometimes 1 1/4 and 3. So I don't understand because these aren't gonna fit that, and these aren't gonna fit that. Boy, sometimes. Okay. Hmm. Sorry. Just rereading it. Huh. The one will fit. So we'll just go with it. Let's see. Where's the card base? It's going to go like this. Okay. So I'm going to recut those pieces because those aren't going to fit. And I'm going to cut them to my size. But let me get these adhered on first. I know these go on. I didn't say this video was going to be easy. And if you're one that doesn't want to sit and watch the whole thing, you can always fast forward. That's the wonderful thing about technology today. I always get these things crooked when I first start off. Now, I love the fact that, you don't have to watch the whole video. You just watch what you want and fast forward through it. You don't have to listen to the chit chat and all that, which is nice. Okay. All right. Put this piece down. So I'm really excited about the stamp that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable. Normally when I do videos, I don't like to color on the video because I do tend to shake sometimes, just how it is. But I think I'm doing okay today where I'm not going to shake so much. I think I'm going to line these up a little bit. I really wanted that designer series paper to match. Okay. Not really going to match up. What did I do wrong? I'm wonky, but oh well. I'm gonna grab a ruler real quick. So I can see what I need to fix. Just want a little ruler that is stuck in my drawer. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, you guys, I bumped my head on the phone. I've had a bad day. The stories I could tell. Okay, inches, Karen. All right. So that's going to be cut at 1.5 by 1.25. Let's do that first. 1.5 by 1.25. We'll do 3 of those. I don't know where they got that measurement from. All right, 1.5. It may not be right. Well, we'll see. Okay. No, it has to be 1.25. All right. And the other way is 1.5. Okay, I got it. 1.25. All right, let's try that. Why is that too small? 1.25 by 1.5. Did I do that wrong? Goodness gracious. Let's try this. Well, see, I'm making all the mistakes. So when you go to make it, it'll be perfect. 1.25 by 1.5. I'm going to use these and I'm going to cut off. Let's see. We're going to try 1 inch first. Yeah, much better. I know you guys can't see that very well, but I'll get it together and show you. So these are going to be 1 inch. I need 3 of those. That's easy. All right, I've got 3 of those. Now I need, let me move those so I don't lose them. Okay, 1.25. 1.25. It's a good thing I don't mind cutting up paper. Okay. Hey, if y'all are on, please say hi. Would love to talk to you and not just chat with myself. Okay, 1.25. No, one. Did I do 1.25? Okay, see, I get chatting and I forget 1.5. I got paper everywhere on my table, so I'm going to have to do a little cleanup here real quick before I get these glued down so I know what pieces are what. Okay, let me get these off. Okay, let me get these off. Okay, I think we're good. Oh boy, let's check this out. This is going to be a fun card once we get it together, but I'm going to have to make some corrections on that tutorial because it is not right. Okay, so we want that straight. All right. Perfect. We want this one on. A little bit of adhesive. I mean, don't want a ton on there. My dogs are going to go crazy. They hear me out here. They're in the house and they're probably going to be like, let us out. Okay, so it's going to fold this way up and then down. Okay. All right. All right, let's get this piece on and straight. I like the littler pieces because I can wiggle them into place. But like I said, you don't want to hear all the chit chat and watch all the mistakes. You can always fast forward through it when we're done. It will be up. Okay, there we go with this one. Oh my, you're still there's a little bit of a delay. So quite a bit of delay, I think. Okay, so we're gonna put this one on here. Get that straight. Okay, and then we'll put this one over here. We'll get that straight. And there we go again. Oops, wrong way. Up and down. Okay, I am going to burnish those real quick. Just because I like all my gold nice and burnished so they cooperate. All right. Stinking dogs. I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear them. He just love to bark. Okay. So let me show you this fun paper we're using. Okay. I think I showed it last week on my video as well. But in case you missed it, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it has such fun patterns and colors and prints. And I know I'm not showing it, like I could, but just getting a little peek at it. The fa la 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 la's, stripes. You could use this, like I said, all year. Cards, for birthday cards, for I lost my train of thought. Christmas cards, whatever you want. Okay, so for this now, we're just going to tape a little bitty square on here. Okay, so you just kind of want to. Oh my, turn my dachshund. And then we're going to take this panel as well. So we'll have 2 panels taped. Now, if you wanted to put designer series paper on the back end, you could, but we're just going to leave that blank. We could go and stamp something in there as well. But I'm just doing what the tutorial said, and then, I can play with it later. And then, so for this one, I don't know if you can see, we're just gluing that down just right on the edge all the way around. Okay. That was just right down. Okay, so I'm going to do another square on this one, a small square, and then I'm going to adhere this. Okay, so I'm going to do this one down at the very bottom, and this way I can get the center panel in. Okay, so that's that one. Then get that one glued on. Okay, that looks cool. I like it. Okay. I have a question. Are you guys that far behind on YouTube? Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to tape another square here on this panel. Then I'm going to tape this little piece again. Now this time I'm going to center it in the middle. Okay. All right. That looks good. I'm going to come over here now. Just line that edge up, making sure I'm centered. Look, I didn't figure this out till just now, but you can just lay that flat and it'll go right where it needs to go. Hey, but I don't know. Can you guys see that? Isn't it cool? That's what it looks like from up above. there's the front. That's kind of cool. Okay. So, I don't know about mailing. You're going to have to get a bigger envelope. I didn't think about that. So it won't fold over that way. Yeah, I don't know. But let's just finish the card. We're just going to have some fun. Okay. So I am going to use from the gift of giving, I'm going to use the Have a Cup of Cheer. I like that stamp. Okay. So see, we already went through all the hard parts. Now to the easy part. Stamping the image and then coloring. Yay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stamp the image. Okay, so I got it lined up. I never thought. Okay, yeah, you all are lined up. Okay. And let's see. I'm just going to put it kind of in the middle. Okay. And I'm just pressing all over. Okay, just to get it. The Memento ink sometimes to me needs a second or two just to kind of get into the paper. Okay, so I pulled some blends over to use. All right. Okay, if I shake, I'm sorry, but that's normal for me. I'm getting quite used to it now. All right, so I'm going to take number 300. That's what I want. And I'm going to do like chocolate chips. So I'm going to color these little bitty pieces in here that to me remind me of chocolate chips. I'm not going crazy. Just going to put a little bit down. Okay. Do I need to zoom in a bit? Let me see if that would help. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm so sorry. They're crazy. And nobody's in the house but me, and I don't want to run over there and let them out. Okay, can you see that okay now? Hopefully I don't get my head in the way. Okay, so I'm just going to gently, with dark crumb cake, go around. I'm not going to go crazy because I don't want to go out of the lines. Okay. And then you're going to see that I'm going to do some shading with my dark crumb cake. Remember with the blends, you kind of want to go in little bitty circles at times. Okay, so I'm going to take and just go around my little chocolate chips just a little bit. And that just kind of gives it a little depth there, okay? I don't know if you can see that, but that just pulls those chocolate chips down a little bit and kind of gives the cookie a little texture. All right. Gonna do my holly real quick. That's easy. I don't always like that pointy. I always like the blunt end. Okay. I'm going to color my leaves and I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist because that's the color that's in my paper. Guys, I really hate to do this, but I'm going to pause the video because I have got to get that barking dog someplace else. No, I'm not going to pause it, but I'm going to pop away really fast. Well, maybe she stopped. That would be a blessing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my dark lemon lime twist, and I'm just gonna go over the veins. Now this is where my shaking can sometimes be a problem, but it's a fact of life, right? Sometimes we do that. I don't know why it started or when. I mean, it just seems like I've been shaking now for a couple of years, getting worse, but life goes on. Oh, I wanna do my candy cane. Okay, got the blunt end again because now this is where I'm like, "Ooh, what part do I do? Is it every other one? Is it just the little bands?" Well, I'm just gonna do those little bands. Just enough to let you know it's a candy cane. Um, yeah, a little cough there. Okay, now the marshmallows. I'm going to take light gray granite. Let me show you how I do these marshmallows. I'm just going to add a little bit of dark gray granite around the edges. Okay, just everywhere. Just to kinda add a little shadowing effect, make them look a little more realistic, and it's just very, very light, very, very little. Um, one spot here. My head's not in your way. Okay, I'm gonna lift that up and see if you can see that. Okay. Now I just need to decide that cookie didn't shade in very well. Maybe I need to get the light crumb cake to do that. There, I did it. Let's see. What color do I want to do my mug? Woo! Decisions, decisions. How about a light flirty flamingo? Let's try that. Just getting around the little bits. Okay, so I'm gonna just start doing little swirls. I do have a big space to fill. Okay, and I'm just using a light hand. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to get up in those marshmallows. I'll tell you, coloring today is kind of fun. Not always a fan of doing it. I sure am enjoying coloring with you guys today. I can't really talk. Talking and coloring at the same time. Wow. Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Now let's go over some of this. Okay. So now I'm just going to kind of bring the lighter color into the center. Want it as dark as the rest. I'm just kinda at that point where I just want it to be a little lighter. Okay, let's get them. I don't really want much weight. So I'm gonna go over this one more time. Make that a little bit darker. That's a nice thing about the blends is you can, go over it again and again, and that makes it a little bit darker. Okay. All right, getting better the way I want it. Um, okay, so now I'm gonna take like that. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna take the dark Flirty Flamingo. Always pull the brush. Hey guys, I apologize if you hear some dog barking. My husband's gonna come in the house, and I did not put. I didn't put down for him to go into the laundry room, and now I got all this dog barking. Okay, there. I'm sorry. He saw me. He ran and okay, let's see. I'm gonna go over that again with the light. Just kind of, shade that in a little bit so it doesn't have lines. Sometimes you got to give it a little swirl off of that line to get it wet again to blend it. And then you can get it blended. Okay. I think I'm pretty pleased with this. I am going to take Pool Party now. I'm just going to faintly go around the outside. This is where I have a little trouble, but I'm get ever so faintly. Really just add some little something, shadowing, pop a little bit. It's really helps me hide a mistake or two. Okay. I have to go in and really find the name of this card because I don't know the name of it. It's a fun fold, but I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy taking other people's tutorials and kind of doing them again on my own with different things. I mean, let's face it, every card we make, somebody out there has already made, right? So we always just change the um, paper, change the stamp set, things like that. Okay, one last thing. I have a brand new Wink of Stella here. Very excited about this. Love brand new Wink of Stella. Okay, so I wanted to show you since it's new. One of the things you want to do is take that off, okay? And then you put your lid back on. And then you're going to gently push this just ever so gently, guys. You don't want it dripping out, okay? Because it will. See, I was just gently pushing and it's already made a pool. Okay, so I'm going to just lightly, where I have the pool party, go around my image with Wink of Stella. just to add a little bit of shimmer and pop. Pick them up from over there. Ooh-wee, that picked up a bunch. That's okay. It's gonna be so pretty. Can't wait for y'all to see this. I have stamped this image before and colored it before. It is a fun can't see where all I've got the Wink of Stella. Okay, go inside here, come down here on the cup mug, on the handle. Okay, right. There we have it. All right, let me see what y'all think. Can you see that Wink of Stella on there? I hope you can. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna move this, everything else. We are going to adhere this mug onto this shaded spruce cardstock. Now, all the measurements will be in my description when we're done. So, not right away. Give me a few minutes. I got to go in and fix them and put them in there. Then we are going to just put this right here on the card. Okay. And I think, well, I don't have the ribbon over here. Any embellishments? See how bad I am? Oh, I got so excited just to show you the card. I guess I could pop it up. I'm just going to lay it flat for now. Okay. But there it is. Oh, I keep going too high. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love this card. Now I just got to find an envelope. Let's see. This card is 5.5. I think it's 7 1/4. Is what? Yeah, 7 1/4. So, hey, maybe that's what I'll do for you next week. Maybe I'll show you how to make an envelope. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoy this card. It was so much fun to make. Let's see. Am I square? Okay. It was a lot of fun to make. Trying to get it where you guys can see it. I truly enjoyed it. All right, everyone. Thank you. And I will be live next Thursday at 3:30 p.m. We'll see what I do. I don't know. I'm always up for a challenge. If anybody out there has any ideas for me, feel free to message me and show me, and I'll be more than happy to give it a go. Thank you guys so very much, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye. Okay, now I said bye-bye, but now go in and end the stream. Bye.